This land, our land, is a land of peace for you and me. Once born in pain and segregation, but now we live in harmony. Now flying flag, our nation's glory. We live with pride inside our hearts as we all stand to build our nation. This our land, our Zimbabwe.
Dad, do you still like the laptop stand?
For time and space may separate us, and yet she holds my heart.
How are you? How are you guys? How are you? How are you guys? How are you? How are you? I hope you're all fantastic. My name is Marshall Commander Philip Swando. Right. Today, guys, I want us to discuss isikhulume ngendaba ye fair play eZimbabwe. Ndoda kuti titaure nhasi nenyaya yechinhu chinonzi fair play. What is fair play? When it comes to radio production, when it comes to journalism, what is a fair play? When people say we are not given enough fair play, what do they mean? Babe besichoni, babe sithi, hayi, tina asinikwa i-fair play, asizuzi i-fair play. Why do I come in with a topic like this today? Guys, share this video with your friends. I'm not going to share. I would rather have two people here talk. But today, I am talking specifically from the people from Matebeleland side. I'm artist, I'm musicians. I feel like I said Matebeleland. Why is it in music Matebeleland is not being recognized as Zimbabwe? Let's not be afraid to talk about it. Yes, you might be afraid of talking about it, but there is only one guy who is not afraid to talk about such things, because that's what I specialize on when it comes to e-radio production. So today we are going to open on page of what you call what is fair play. When we say some other artists in the country are not given enough fair play, what do they mean? I will give you a scenario of whereby music from Matebeleland. When I look about the music of Matebeleland, I'm looking of the likes of OJ's Marabi, or Madlela Osco, or Madlela, and a lot of musicians of Matebeleland, including poets, artists, and everything. Why is it they are not much recognized the same way as Abantu Abavela on the other side of the country? Today we are looking at the scenario of 90s. When Zimbabwe had a radio station called Radio 2, we are looking at the history of Radio 2 and looking at the current radio stations, which is Radio Zimbabwe. It moved from Radio 2 to Radio Zimbabwe. Right, what has changed? In the 90s, the likes of Love More Majaivan, they were so popular. In the early 80s, the likes of Solomon Skuza, they were so popular. The likes of Nux Malax, they were so popular. Then comes a time when we talk about the musicians from other parts, which is not exactly in Matebeleland, but parts like Ibate Bridge, parts like Amakalanga, parts like Iwang, parts like Ibinga, parts like Ichirezi, parts like Siwabambanisa, Sibone, parts like Chimanimani, Chipinge, Mutari. We look at musicians, Sibone Wochibona, how are they being recognized? When was the last time you heard a Tonga song on Radio Zimbabwe? When was the last time you heard a song from Amachangan in Zimbabwe? That's what we want to talk about. That's where we talk about Ife play. Why is it musicians from Matebeleland, they are not being recognized? Why is it so? Oti, I'm a promoters. I have lived in Europe. I've lived in the UK for the last 18 years. The last time I went to a show, I can't remember. I can't remember. Yes, they've been there. The promoter trying to bring in, but I can't remember. Where are the artists? Where are the Matebeleland artists? Anyone wants to join me, go to my Facebook page. Now, I've just my last share was a StreamYard link. Share the go to that link and click that link and come and join me. But if you are not interested, we talk about those who are interested. I posted this on Facebook this morning just to see. I did what you call it a trailer of a topic. Right. I said, why is it Matebeleland music is not doing good? Same as other musicians from Zimbabwe. Then angena ama messages. Kwakala ubongani nka. What lack of support plus South African music infiltrating our region. Wapendula umlungisi Ndebele. Wathi bane talent but abahlangani labantu aba right abazi music enye into they are too best in South Africa lapho abangaziwa khona. Then u-Aslin Dlovu wathi they import music from South Africa. Wakhuluma njalo u-Elizabeth Gabriel Branson wathi it all boils down to marketing. U-Oscar Mthole wathi straight to the point Mzansi music. Right, sikhuluma nge-music yeMatebeleland. Where are you? Lingapi? Then people they come in, but Philip Stella also promote. Philip, can you promote me? Can you promote my music? This is the topic where I ask you to tag one another and come and talk and tell me why your music is not being played on radio. That's where I don't post, I don't share. I want you guys. I'm testing you. You actually serious when you come to me and say, I've been introduced by Seren so to come and market my music. I want to see how many of you are going to come and talk about your music. Where are the musicians? Thank you. Right. I'm not staying here long. I'm also on the YouTube for those who want to watch me on YouTube. Air Marshal Commander Show on YouTube. You can watch me live now. We are talking about music Matebeleland. You are not being recognized. Nothing. What is the point? Let's go straight to the point. Why are you not being recognized? Hello, Toto London. You are the first one to comment. That shows that you care about my shows. Thank you so much, Toto London. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That shows what you care about my shows. Thank you so much. Today, I want to talk about our musicians, Matebeleland. Why are you not being recognized? Why are they not being recognized? Why are you not being recognized, musicians from Matebeleland? Come and talk to me today. This is not a political issue. This is what we call a fair play when we talk about this thing called e-journalism. If you actually passed, if you read this book, if you read all these books I have here, where is the fair play? I listen to radios today in Zimbabwe. If I can play you the radios I listen to today, I play them here, you'll be shocked what I witnessed this morning. You'll be shocked what I witnessed this morning on radio. I listened, before I do a program, I do what you call a research. I don't do a Wikipedia research whereby I just open on Google. I'm not that type of a person. I do the research which I was told, which I took 3 years to learn. I listen to the radios today. I listen to Radio Zimbabwe today, the former Radio 2. I listened to Star FM. I wish someone can give me the what you call schedule for Radio Zimbabwe today. What is a schedule? A schedule is the program list of a radio station, Monday to Friday. I need a schedule from Monday, Quiet Awosile, second program, third program, fourth program until midnight. Then we can talk. Why was Radio Zimbabwe Radio 2 popular in the 90s? Let's come to the point. Why was Radio 2 popular in the 90s? Let's come to the point. I wish I can have presenters from Radio 2 here to talk to me, but I don't need them because I know. Radio 2 had 2 major studios. There was Montreal Studios and Mbare Studios. In every program they did, there was Shona and Ndebele. Kwaziso, one was reading letters in Ndebele, one was reading letters in Shona. Songs from the other side, It was balancing. Mbara Studios, they used to have the likes of Sam Sibanda, Joe Panganai, Brenda Moyo, Tilda Moyo, Eric Knight, Makwaya Kotsongere, Sam Sibanda, and many more. Montreal Studios had Ezra Sibanda, Ishmael Smith Mzileti, Regina Nyirenda, Nonxeba Mkandla, and many more. They had a program called Kwaziso Ubingelelana. There was a program called Kwaziso Ubingelelana. That program, one would be best in Bulawayo, one would be best. And the music they played, it was balancing. They had presenters, Esna Chauke, who was representing Abantu Bechirezi, Chilonga, whatever. They had Giltim Sipa, who was representing Amavenda. They did so many presenters, you know, who could come in. But today, I listen to a radio station from morning until 11 o'clock. I only heard one Ndebele song, only one Ndebele song from 7 o'clock until 11 o'clock today. Today, I listened to one of the radio stations in Zimbabwe. Remember, When you talk about radio production, there is what you call community radio. Then there is what you call commercial radio. What is a community radio? A community radio is a radio station which is for the community, a radio station which covers the area. When we say Phillips Banda is a radio presenter at a community radio in Williamshaw, that is a community radio. It doesn't, that radio station, Aitima profits, it doesn't have any profits. Then commercial radio is a radio station in which I'm an advert. Yekuti, kuna programs, and then I just sponsor like Bana Top 20 with Chichwa and other things. I listened to that radio today. There was a program called Top 20. What I witnessed, yes, the presenter was talking in the belly, but what I witnessed, I don't know. I cannot argue because those music are being chosen by people. When they say top 20, in my votes, in Goma is votual. But the journalism, the radio presentation, I'm telling you, I wish I can have a time to talk to these presenters, educate them. You know the mistake which is done by a lot of presenters, probably including me. When you go on the radio, you are not playing your own music. There is one thing called radio and a disco is a completely different things. What you consider as a radio station is you consider your listenership. Who listens to your radio? Who listens to your radio? Why did Eric Knight become so popular on the radio? Ask yourself the question, why? He was good on radio. Ezra was good on radio. Why did they become so popular on the radio? If you become biased as a radio presenter, you destroy yourself. You are called names because of because people assume that you know what, but Mshamarari uyu Zimbabwe is Zimbabwe divided. Is Zimbabwe. That's why people consider that. So today, let's just say a musician like Ja Preza. I just want to give you an example. A musician like Ja Preza. You play, yes. Programs. There are so many programs. Or, people email and send me, send whatever. But sometimes as a proper radio station presenter, a radio presenter, you can say, I played Ja Preza before. That's why when you have got a program called Kwaziso Obingelelana, when you've got a program called Kwaziso Obingelelana, they used to say, because the reason is you cannot have Kutonga Kwaro, Yorizwa, 30 minutes later, Gorizwa, Tonga Kwaro, Gorizwa. What about other musicians? What about other musicians? If you ask a Zimbabwean right now in Harare, at the age of 18, 17, you say, hey, the chances are very high that that child might not know James Marabi. Guys, what's your take? Talk to me. Don't look at me. Talk to me. I've got another comment here. Mina vele, truly speaking, I grew up listening to Soul Brothers, Splash, Peter Tinnett, Ingane Zoma. That's the message. There. The guy is not telling lies. There. There are the messages there. You can't blame him. Why? Radio Zimbabwe has become a one place. Why has Radio Zimbabwe changed from Radio 2? Radio Zimbabwe was the most popular radio station in Zimbabwe in the 90s, coming to 2000. Where is that popularity? I watched a show today when Kweche was presenting with another girl, whether it was recorded. One, Kweche was meant to be, there were two, one is Shona, one in Ndebele. They are presenting a show. They were doing an interview somewhere, somehow. I laughed my lungs out. You meant to be. You look at when we were growing up, there was a program called Ezomgito Mvenge Mvenge. There was a program called Ezomgito Mvenge Mvenge. There was Eric Knight and John Peary. One was presenting in Ndebele, one was presenting in Shona. These guys never made a mistake. One would use Ndebele, one would use Shona. Even though, Zimbabwe has got so many languages. But these guys, they did the professional way. But what I watched today, they were doing an interview on Facebook broadcast. You see, the good thing is Facebook broadcast now. You can actually say, I have got the evidence of what I saw. Kweche was meant to be speaking in Ndebele, but they all moved to Shona. Come on. Come on. I wish a radio presenter. I watched a young boy for Star FM. Of course, Star FM is a commercial radio station. Even Radio 2. I was a young, talented young boy called DJ Mbale. He's unbelievable. The boy is unbelievable. But all his music is dancehall music. Maybe that's his program. But his music is dancehall music all throughout. If that's the program of his show, it's fine. But are you telling me that you don't have any dancehall music from Bulawayo, from Matebeleland, from Mwange, from Victoria Falls? Are you telling me that? Are you telling me that there is no dancehall from Matebeleland? Are you telling me that? Then, I'm not defending the people of Matebeleland. Why are you not doing well, musicians from Matebeleland, coming to you? Why? Why is it if you have got a show, you don't get over 200 people in your show? What has happened? Now I'm talking to you musicians from Matebeleland. Why is it a musician from Matebeleland doesn't get over 100 people? But I saw when that young boy died in Matebeleland, in Bulawayo, there was over 5,000 people on his funeral. Do you take that? Do you take that? Now, if you want, we can open now. There was something in Bulawayo happening now. All the social media were presenting that thing in the last few weeks in Matebeleland. Not even 600 people were watching everything there. Yesterday, I was in Talkie Vibes on a social media thing with over 2,000 viewers. Let's not take this political. Where are we failing as Matebeleland people, musicians? Where are we failing as Matebeleland's musicians? I want to know. We have got massive. Look at now. We have got comedians in Matebeleland who are doing very well. The likes of Margela Skobo, my young boy. Then we have got Madam Boss. Yesterday she signed a new deal with Rwandan Airlines. She's an ambassador everywhere. But why are we from Abantube Matebeleland? Answer me. I kindly ask you to answer me. Look at me and answer me. Where are we as Matebeleland musicians and artists and everything? What is going on? Promoters. You see, when I talk about people of Matebeleland, my own people, you all disappear. You run away. You don't even want to talk about this because you feel ashamed about what I come and talk about. And I will never stop talking about this because it's right now, today, I'm signing a new deal with musicians from Matebeleland. A new deal with people from Matebeleland, musicians from Matebeleland, because I want to see them doing well. I want to see them doing well. Today, I have got a new certificate with people from Matebeleland. Today. Because I love Matebeleland. That's where I am. Today, a new deal which I've signed with people from Matebeleland. Every musician from Matebeleland, ask them, they'll tell you. Because I love them. But why are we not doing well? Why are we not doing well? Thank you very much, Carlos Index. More way to open your comment on Toto London. Bye bye, they think who's gonna hear what. But if this thing was being let me just keep quiet. You know, we are so embarrassing. Embarrassing as about Bagit. Honest. It makes me cry when I see a young boy doing so wonders like Opet Dube. The boy is unbelievable. Just wait and see. I will be working with them. I'll be working with James Marabin. Let me just tell you. I'll show you this. Me, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of talking the truth. I'm not afraid of talking the truth. When I see, look at this. This is what you have signed. We are today. We are registering. Save the lives of Matebeleland musicians. Look at this. It's a new work. I will be working with other Abantwana Bagiti because it makes me cry to see abantu beMatebeleland abaphumelela musicians. Thank you so much, Nkosima. No, because you see, Nkosima, the problem we have is anyone who wants to be added on this stream, anyone wants, Daniel, Gunjan, Tipapi, not all of us. Guys, anyone who wants to join me on this, please do me a favor, guys. Don't take this political or tribal or whatever. Let's enjoy this. You know, I want to see James Marabini the same way as I see Jabreza. You know, when I look at the young man called Freeman, he doesn't spend a day without the same coma. Yesterday, Knox sent me a message and said, we are talking. I want to see those Matebeleland musicians doing the same way. You know, I looked at the list of, you know, musicians making money in Zimbabwe. The list, the top is Jabreza, coming all the way. Not even one from the top 10 Matebeleland. Guys, come on. This is pathetic and disgrace. Honest, don't hate me. Clap hands for me because I want to see fair play. You know me, I did this. 3 full years doing this. I can open page by page. All these presenters you see or you hear talking on radio, yes, they are gifted. They are gifted, but they don't know what they are doing. Zimbabwe is being let down by our presenters' presentation. It doesn't mean that if you cannot speak Shona, you cannot play a song, a Shona song. It doesn't mean that. You just go on Spotify and get Ndebele songs. You play one song from Shona, you play one song from Ndebele. You play one song from Shona, you play one song from Ndebele. You play 2 songs from Shona, you play 1 song from Ndebele. You play 3 songs from Shona, you play 4 songs from Ndebele. You play Changani, you play that. You balance. When Jonathan Moyo came and destroyed the Radio 2, when Jonathan Moyo destroyed Radio 2, that was the end of Radio 2. Most of us, we grew up listening to Radio 2 here. Most of us. If you say Marshall Monomomo, everybody will say, oh, Marshall Monomomo. Because they enjoyed the radio. The radio is not the same anymore. The radio is not the same anymore. I wish I could bring someone like Ezra's Band here. Or Eric Knight, or anyone, or Joe Pangana. Unfortunately, Joe is no longer with us. I wish I can bring someone like Ezra's Band. And Ezra will tell you the truth. How did they, as a radio, as AMA radios, how did they, how did they present AMA radio stations? Because I respect Ezra's Band. I respect Ezra because he's a man of his words. Unfortunately, he's busy. Honest. The guy, everyone knows that Ezra was speaking Ndebele. But you play a song from wherever you play. I respected Ezra. I respected Eric. I respected Joe Panganai. I respected Tildamoy. I respected Regina Nyerende. I respected these presenters. Now the radio station is just dead. Zimbabwe. Dead. I would love to know who is the manager of a Radio Zimbabwe, former Radio 2. I would love to know who is the Radio Zimbabwe manager. Because forget Radio 3, I've never been a Radio 3 myself. I've never been a Radio 3 myself. Never in my life. Never. Honest. I had cousins working for Radio 3, but I never listened to Radio 3 at all. I was always a Radio 2. But Radio Zimbabwe has become something else. I understand Star FM, because Star FM probably it was Radio 3 before. They used to play English songs. But Star FM of nowadays is all dancehall. Honest. Honest, it's pathetic. Hate it. Like it. The truth shall set you free. It's not political, but something needs to be done. You cannot allow a radio station, to play 5 songs for one person, 5 songs for one person, 5 songs for one person. That must stop. That must stop. That must be looked into it. Whenever you start journalism, they will always ask you, fair play, fair play. Even when you do football commentary, a professional footballer commentator will never say we were cheated unless he is commenting for his country. What these people say are doing and saying, oh, you know what, it's not journalism. When you go out there to represent a country to do football commentary, you are doing a commentary Dynamos versus Highlanders. Forget that you support Highlanders for the meantime for 90 minutes. You do football commentary as it is. That's what you call a proper journalist. Same as a journalist of reporting news. Even if you support a political party, once you go there, you have to be a professional. This is what teaches us. I have got over thousands of these because I eat this. That's what I eat. I eat this. I eat this. There are so many of them. So many of them. I eat this. So, whoever is listening to this, 1 second, someone is calling me. Let me just say, hello? Hello? Yebo baba. Ngiyaphila kunjani baba? Okay. Oh, okay. Ngizawuthinta after i-live le ngiyenza i-live kaTest so ngizawuthinta after this just i-live le. All right, cousin. All right. Okay. Yeah. Now omunye wafona kaTest. Uthi khona i-topic le ufuna ukuyilokho ngizamthinta. Listen guys, look at Love Mama Jaivana. I just want to give you a scenario. I did an interview with Albert Nyati telling me about Love Mama Jaivana. When Love Mama Jaivana did his show in Bulawayo, there were over 200 people outside. And then inside there were only 12 people. So he couldn't perform. So what he did, he canceled the show. When he went out, he found over 200 people outside, waiting, Then Love Mama Jaivana said, tell you what, I'm wasting my time. He said, over music, forget it. There's a young boy who died in Bulawayo. I extend him watch our mother. That boy, there's such a fantastic boy called Calvin. A lot of people didn't even know him. But when he died, there were over 5,000 people who funeral yak. But when he's still alive, we don't even recognize him. What is happening in music in Matebeleland? Why is Matebeleland music not going well? Is it because of South African style? Are musicians from Matebeleland not doing well for you to love their music? Let's not defend the musicians. Let's also attack them and make them better. Why are they not doing well? That's my question now. Why are they not doing well, the musicians of Matebeleland? Why are we not looking? Why is it if you take, let's just take for instance, let's take James Marabin and let me not take Japreza. Let me just say Colors and take James Marabin. Yeah? Say Colors and James Marabin. Tell me that. Then let's put them aside. Let's go and pick J.M. Madlela Skobokobo and just go and pick Freeman. Let's put them together. There is a scenario. Let's put them aside. Let's go and pick another one. MJ from Bulawayo. Come here, MJ. And then let's take another one from Tokyo Vibes. Let's put them together. Right? Fans, not even a scenario, not even a single a contest. But in the 90s, when you talked about Love Mama Jaivana, people say, oh yes, ndikuenda kwa Love Mama Jaivana, ndikuenda kwa Businube, ndikuenda kwa Ilanga, but at the moment, nothing. Today, as I told you, I listened to a radio station this morning. Guys, I am telling you, people of Matebeleland are not being represented. They are not being represented by radio presenters. Especially, I don't know why. Why? Why and why and why and why and why? Why is it so? Why is it so? Matebeleland musicians are not being recognized. You tell me, in Australia, you live in Australia, you live in Canada, you live in wherever. If they say Soul Brothers is coming to South Africa or to Canada, which is good, fantastic. Kungathokola kuyabuya uJames Marabini eCanada. Uzafica ukuthi ulabantu abayi4. Why? Why? That's the reason why even abantu bakithi you cannot even isithengisa into zakini lihamba siyathenga ukudla kwama-Pakistan and others because you don't love yourselves. I love myself. I love my people because that's why I decided to sit down Lama musicians and register a charity with them. I love them. If I didn't love them, I wanted to spend my time with them. I love musicians from Matebeleland because I want them to do well. That's where I come from. I'm proud of where I come from. Yes, I'm a Zimbabwean. I'm not saying but I want to see them doing well as well. It's pathetic. Pathetic. Presenters, radio presenters, learn to adjust and change your attitudes. Zimbabwe is a country of so many tribes. It's not only music from Harare. It's not only music from. Yes, they are good, but try and mix up. I challenge you, managers of radio stations. I do challenge you. When you've got a problem, get a phone call and talk to me and ask me why I say so. Then I'll tell you. Then I'll give you the reason why I'm saying so. I'll give you the reasons of why I'm saying so. I challenge you, radio management. And I'll open page by page, 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 to tell you the point of what you call your local talent. Zimbabwe musicians of Matebeleland are not being treated the same way as other musicians. That's what I'm saying. Why? Where do I get that from? Because I did the research. I did the research. I don't just come in and go to the Wikipedia and open Wikipedia. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. That I just go to the Wikipedia, clack, 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 and click, and then I come with the no. I don't. Right now, if you want, go to my page now and look for a boy from Flapus who is doing a program called Sungura. Sungura, a boy from Flapus, Matlabaitwala. Yes, it's called Sungura. Are you telling me that there is no rumba from Matebeleland? He played all the rumba, Alec Machesos until he finished. Not even one rumba he played on his program on a Wednesday. He's a very good friend of mine. Very good friend of mine. Skywalker. He's a very good friend of mine. I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming him. But he needs. But you should know. That's why they say charity begins at home. That's why they say charity begins at home. Right? I want to show you something. I want to show you something. I want to show you something. Probably you won't see this. I want you to read that. Read that. Read that. It's called Save Souls. Our musicians from Matebeleland. It's a charity which we formed. The charity which we started. We are going to register it for musicians of Matebeleland. Why do I decide to do that? Because I saw that the people of Matebeleland are not being represented. Esikazimpo kunjani? Sikhuluma ngama musicians awe Zimbabwe. Awakithe Matebeleland. Why bengaphumeleli? So today I challenge every radio station that, you know what, musicians are not from only one place. Musicians are from Zimbabwe. Radio Zimbabwe, since they became a Radio Zimbabwe from Radio 2, you are a disgrace because of some of your presenters. It's no longer the same Radio Zimbabwe which you knew. It's no longer the same Radio Zimbabwe which you knew. I understand. Probably these boys, they don't have enough training. Balance your programs. When you say Rudzia Kamwe, you have what you call Chaya Inkundla. You have a presenter from the other side of the country, the other presenter from the other side of the country. Then this one representing other language, one represent the other language. When we have the program called Ukubingelelana Kwaziso, one presenter comes from another language, one other. That one who is supposed to be speaking in that language must stick to that language. When we have a road show, when you're talking about a road show, we are talking about probably, let's say a program is being sponsored by OK or anyway or anyone to go and do a road show. One must be speaking another language. One must be. When you say you're speaking in Shona, stick in Shona. One is speaking in Ndebele. That's what you call a balancing. When you have got a program called Kwaziso ukhuluma ngokubingelelana, one is Kwaziso, one is ukubingelelana. That's what radio became so popular. Ask yourself, why was Radio 2 so popular? Because they knew what they were doing. The presenters were not paid money to go and play a song on the radio. It was anathema and taboo to collect money from people. Oh yes, probably there were musicians who were paying presenters, I don't know. But what I'm saying is the balancing of the radio was fantastic. The balancing of the radio was fantastic. Now, you listen to a radio station now. Unbelievable. You have got an old woman from Binga. She visited the parents, she visited the kids in a town. Bamthiela lele iradio. Gazwa even one in Gom. You have got an old woman from Baybridge. Where are the presenters from other places? Baybridge, we used to have Gift Msipa. We used to have Esna Chauke from Changani. We used to have Ingla Munyati from Plumtree. We used to have Eric Knight. We used to have Ezra Spanda speaking in Ndebele. We used to have Sam Bashoma Ngube. We used to have Simon Bashoma. We used to have Sam Spanda. We used to have everyone. So that you know what? You know, the radio, we used to have Regina Nyirende, Krumisi Venda. You know, it was so good. If I ask you now, Radio Zimbabwe, do you have a presenter from Binga now? Do you have a presenter from Binga now? Today I'm talking about a radio station which was meant to represent people of Zimbabwe. Forget Star FM. I don't even know Star FM. I'm talking about Radio Zimbabwe. Why is Radio Zimbabwe gone so down? Do they do meetings? Do the managers listen to the programs? Do you know there is a thing called Ofcom in journalism? Ofcom. If you go online and look for Ofcom, any complaint means it must be looked after. If someone says, I'm not happy with this, they have to look after it, that comment. Thank you so much, Lucky KZ Ngube. You know, there are people who understand what I'm talking about. There are people who assume the otherwise, but it's fine. Everyone has got freedom of expression to express what he thinks. You know, I'm a man of my words. That's why when I come on a live, I don't share. I don't share. I don't have time to share. I don't need 1,000 people. I don't need 1,000 people to listen to what I talk about. I only talk. People will be watching that video. You know, today I am coming here to talk about musicians of Matebeleland. They are not being recognized. If I ask you a question now, I live in the UK. For the last 18 years, I've been in the UK. 18 years I've been in the UK. I have attended shows of Soul Brothers. I've attended shows of Splash, Dalom Kids, Steve Kekana, Blake Mambazo. I have never seen a promoter saying, let's bring Abafana Indo South. With the talent they have. Right now, we have got our own Madela. Let's just say Madela, anything happened to Madela today. You go on Facebook, hey, Madela, bagitu Madela, kambe shua Madela, kambe ngosi yami, ayebhala umuntu ku Facebook. Ayebhala umuntu Madela. But what have you done to make Madela a better person njengomuntu wakini? Zinuke amakhwapha. We have got James Marabini right now. Umfana wakithi eDekezi, eFlapus. Khumbulani Nyanjeni, kunjani? Sikhuluma ngabahlabeleli bakithi umfana kithi. We have got James Marabini. Angaze ngizothi uJames ubuye wazochaya eUK. Because akula ma promoter. A lot of promoters, they come to me, Philip, can you get me one from South Africa? Then I say, but there's one there who says he's not popular. I am talking from the promoters. I know a lot of promoters, me. Let me tell you something. I want to say this today, but don't get upset. I want to say this today. I stand with my words like this. In Matebeleland, I'm not known. Don't hate me for saying the truth. I am not known in Matebeleland. I'm not recognized in Matebeleland. I swear to my living God. I am not known. Even if, guys, let me say this. I am not recognized in Matebeleland. Not even. But I don't care. I don't care. I love Matebeleland and I'll die Matebeleland. Regardless of what. But I feel sorry for people from Matebeleland because we are not being recognized, musicians. I asked you a question, a scenario of saying, Japreza is playing at White City tomorrow. Japreza is playing tomorrow at White City. Go Blawai. Skobokobo Madlela is playing at the Greyhound tomorrow. Who is going to get a lot of fans? I'm not trying to divide these people. I'm just saying. James Marabini is playing tomorrow underground. Goblawa Center Lapam. Toki Vibes is playing go Main Street. Same time, same day. Who is going to have a lot? Are you proud to kiss each young gin? We kiss, we kiss. So are you proud? Ama radio stations as Zimbabwe have failed Ama musicians at Matebeleland. They failed it. They failed. Radio stations. Gone. Sad. Pathetic. Disgrace. Guys, I challenge you. Special about the Matebeleland, I challenge you. Let's do something for these people. That swasukumise. Ukumlana ngomi ansebenza laye kuma musicians eZimbabwe. I'm so proud he's here. He will tell you more if you want him. There's massive things we are going to be doing for them. Umadlela silaye, uMehlokaZulu silaye, abanye ngoba neElokuzeni. uJames Marabini silaye, uObet silaye, into abafana bende usakusa silabo, we know. And we are willing to add more and more and more and more and more. Because we want to see our musicians Matebeleland a tutu. I cry every day when I see. I cry every day when I see abantu Matebeleland. Right now, every day, a musician from Zimbabwe Matebeleland uyangicela i-data airtime. Every day. A top musician. Every day. I don't blame him. A musician in Zimbabwe, a big musician, uhamba ngomchova. Every day, uhamba ngomchova. I cry every day. I cry every day. I cry every day. Every day. Pains me too much. Too much. When I listen to a radio station like Radio Zimbabwe, badlale from 7 o'clock kuze midnight, beshaya ingoma ze-one side of the country. It's wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. Presenters, whoever is going to watch this, people from Matebeleland Sibula Weisana Tina Sisota. That's why radio stations, television, newspapers will always put up at the back seat because via the inferior spirit towards our own. So thank you so much. This is powerful. This is so powerful. This is powerful. This is powerful. This is so powerful. I'll put this here. This is powerful. Guys, who think can change Matebeleland? Bengithi awusoze ukutsho lokho ukuthi ama-stations awadlali imusic waseMatebeleland ingakho bengaziwa kuyabulala. Let me be honest with you, Khumbu. There is only one guy who stand by the truth. The truth will always set me free because I don't believe in lies. You know, somebody said to me, Philip, you know, I don't know why, you know, because I tell the truth as it is. This is not political. It's just a presenter. And that presenter is because probably it's knowledge. It's knowledge. You guys, all of you who are here, probably we are the same ages. 3, 4, 5 years, which is the same generation. When we grew up, we listened to Radio 2. Radio 2 made Love Mama Jaivana popular. Radio 2 made Oliver Mtukuzi popular. Radio 2, all the musicians were popular. Schools, Solomon Schools, Ndux Malax, Marco Sibanda, they were so popular because of the journalism eyayikhona eyayinikeza abantu i-fair play. Umuntu wayebhala incwadi athi ngibingelela ihlobo zami ngicela libadlalele ingoma kaMarco Sibanda. Omunye angena ngale ngishona athi ndikumorosa amazangu zakade banziya abantu okumra muba be tembreka bova unamashalo mona umuntu. Umuntu ose Victoria Falls eyibambe Radio 2. I-Radio 2 wawuyibamba usemlindini. Radio 2 wangawuyichimbatha uri mumwena. Uchimbata Radio 2. Everywhere in Zimbabwe we listen to the radio station inga khathesi ungaphela uphume eHarare akusela radio. Umuntu ose-Bay Bridge elalele into okhulunywa eMbare Studios. Bechaya abafana o-Indlamu Mnyathi, o-Ismail Smith Omzilethi, o-Eric Knight, o-Ezra Sibanda, o-Regina Nyirenda, o-Tilda Moyo, o-Brenda Moyo, uBaba Shubuti Patrick Mutume bechaya irumba, o-Esna Chauke. You mentioned them. I-radio imnandi besenza i-football commentary Ndebele Shona, Choka Chichatonga, Eric Knight, Indlamu Mnyathi. I-radio was so beautiful. Now, It has gone from I don't even know. You cannot even listen to that radio station. Presenters one corner. They want to change. They want to copy. They want to do this. They want to do this. The presentation of radio Zimbabwe is just gone. Just gone. Pathetic. Disgrace. I have a brother, Mina. I have a brother, Mina. Vela Eflabus, Tom Skywalker. I get Eflabus, watch him playing every Wednesday. As a program, I go to Sungura. Not even one song I shall have Matebeleland. Macheso. Not even one song, Erandux. Not even one. But it's coming from there. It's not him. Don't blame him. Probably system I told you, I say radio pan for you to keep your job. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, open your shirt. Uvuli shirt yakho la. Ungifaka amakhala akho ngaphansi kweshirt. Uzinike amakhwapha. Kunjani Black? Search more hit. Ulebizwe rescue. Open your shirt. Vula shirt yakho uzinuke emawapha. Uzinuke amakhwapha uthi kathi why? I-music yakithi ingadlalwa. Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself. From 8 o'clock, kungazange kudlalwe one ingoma evele Matebeleland. The only song you hear from Matebeleland is a song of a collaboration. Isong engizwileyo kaSandra Ndebele esenza i-collabo ehlabela lo Freeman. Kuphela. So are you telling me that you only play a Ndebele song on radio because it's a collabo with a Shona song? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're calling journalism? Pathetic and disgrace. I stand by my words. Pathetic and disgrace. Pathetic and disgrace. Now I'm going to send you a message. Nance, I'm going to tell you, man, look at this. Read this message if you can read that. Nance, man, if I have Nance. Wait, you read this message. Read this message. Right. I think let me read this message for you. Listen to this. Nguwe inonthumele black it. Ngabona nguwe. Maybe nguwe. Uthe yes, sengibonile. Nas, uthi lami malume kunini ngikusendela ama-tracks ami kodwa I've never heard you from. You are the people who supposed to groom us and give us airplay. Ngublack ngiyabonga. Right. Thank you so much for saying that. Ngiyayibona message yakho. But ngicela Black do you know? I just want to show you something, young man. I was very good. Look at my WhatsApp. Look at my WhatsApp. Look at this. I want you to look at this WhatsApp. Look at this. I have got over thousands messages I receive a day from AMA artists. 1,000 a day. 1,000 a day. I'm not looking for recognition. But let me tell you something. Ask everyone how much I try to promote AMA musicians. I know I cannot play you at the same time. Thank you very much for coming up with such a message. If that message is genuine, thank you so much. I accept that. If your message is genuine, I accept that. But ask how many interviews I do. Remember, I don't get paid for this. I want to be honest with you. Remember, I don't get paid for this. This is community. I do. So don't expect me to be doing interviews Monday to Monday to Friday to Monday to Monday every day because I work as well. I do this on my spare time. So for you to attack and think what when I'm not playing your songs because of that, then you are wrong. Ask those people who watch me. But I mean, I answer you in a nice way so that you understand. A day, I receive thousands. I wish I could share my emails with you. Right now, my email is over 1,700. Some of them I just delete them because of I try by all means. But it's okay if you assume and think that I don't promote AMA musicians like it. I understand your point. But ask people who know me. Anyway, I don't want to be talking on you. I'll try by all means to bring you. And don't disappoint me when I bring you. Don't disappoint me. Ngoba manje ungaya emakhaya ufike ubuze ukuthi umazi umehlo kaZulu uza kubuza ukuthi thank you so much. I mentioned that. Uthi right now if you go uthi kona khona bengilo mehlo kaZulu, people they don't know him. That's why I have decided to take the likes of Mehlo kaZulu, the likes of Madlela, the likes of James Marabini, the likes of, and work with them. And we are going to do wonders. And I know I have never failed, and I'm not a failure. That is me. I'm not a failure. Kumbu will tell you that we have been delayed on our program because of COVID-19. COVID-19 has put us behind. But let me tell you something. No, I'm not attacking you, Uncle. I know you do your best. Cornelius, ayakho comment engibonanga Cornelius. Ngibone ebhalwe ngu-black lokuzene. Ngithumele Cornelius nge-WhatsApp. Sorry nxa kunguwe. Yes. So guys, I don't want to be talking much. I don't want to be talking much. I don't want people to assume and put words on my mouth. I don't want people. The only thing with me is I'm not. I don't divide people. I don't like divide people. I don't like to divide people. So what I do is I'll do my level best. You know, I do my level best. So to cut things short, guys. We're currently having some good news in the coming weeks with our artist, our Matebeleland. We are trying by all means. Our artist is man. But if those people, those who are willing with the 7 level, let's work with them. Let's work with them. Kumbu will tell you. Let's work with them. Let's not discriminate people. Let's work with them. Anyone who wants to be part of us, we are welcome you. We said you're welcome. I think Kumbu will tell you. I say Kumbu because we all up Ebantwini Eslabola. We welcome everyone. We want to enjoy together. We want to work as a team, and we are going to. So I think by the end of the week, Service Cecilia registered charity to Yama musicians. I'm trying to save lives, and I like to share good news, honest. And our idea is unbelievable. I know what you want to name about Father Majabo Martin, we need them. We need them. We need them. We definitely need them. So, guys, I hope today, what else you want to add? What else you want to subtract? You know, it's so nice. Or what you gonna Abantu, you come and talk about what you want to talk about Abantu Bagit. But today we challenge our radio stations in Zimbabwe. Any radio presenter who wants to get training from me, feel free. Feel free. I've been in the game for years. A game changer. Not game you're gonna maybe. I've been in the game for years. When it comes to radio. If you want to know radio, come and talk to me. When the interview, come and talk to me. We're going to get a technique of how to do a radio, how to enjoy a radio station, how to a radio station come to me. Anyone wants to become a radio presenter, come to me. Ngiyakutshengisa mina ukuthi kwenziwa njani. Ngikutshela ukuthi hambe ethenga i-laptop, uqalisa ukukhuluma wedwa, udlala ingoma uyenze so. I'll teach you from there. But today, guys, I might come back, but later on, I'll be meeting my bosses, okhumbula Nyandeni, labanye, ngendaba yethu umsebenzi esiwenzayo. Thank you so much, guys. I hope the nonsense I brought here made sense to your ears. I hope so. Put your comments, share that video with your friends. I would love that video ukuthi iyefika ezindlebeni zama-presenters athengwayo. I would love that radio station, those comments to be heard by those presenters who play one type of music. Musicians in Zimbabwe are from Binga, from Wank, from Beitbridge, from Chirezi, from wherever. They are not from Harare only. So, please, even in Matebeleland, they are musicians. They also want to be heard, their music played on radio. If you think that the music is good, no quality or whatever, tell the musician, tell him that your music quality is not good. Even you musicians, don't just do a song and then just send it to the presenters. Make a CD, take it to another musician, a top one, and say, can you listen to my song? What do you think? Don't just make a song and then you say, hey, Marshall, play my song. Make me proud. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fathers and mothers, I love you so much. And I'll always love you. And I won't be afraid to come and talk about something which is good for our people. I love you so much. God bless you. My country is Zimbabwe, and I love it. Bye-bye.